Okay, guys, we'll give you one more part just to show you kind of some of the clunky stuff so I can talk about that. But here's what I want you to see. Look at this. Look, experience points. Max level experience points is exactly the same. I don't know what determines when the experience goes up and when it doesn't. I literally don't understand. So we're just going to do normal just to show you kind of some of the clunky stuff. And we can talk through it easier. This one, we're in a giant mech, so it's kind of even better to see. But, yeah. Let's just show you. So we're in Big Daddy, looking all cool. Let's go ahead and skip that. So yeah, here we have our skills.
Is quite straightforward, pilot. You must destroy
you can
those
see we
great
can't.
that is all.
What a glorious day! I've
See
never
that?
had the
Okay.
chance to match weapons with
So
Eldari
here's kind of what I want to
combat
show you is like this.
Your arrogance will
You
be
see the
your
turning?
downfall.
You see what's happening there?
There
So
are
look, if
3
I'm
of
facing
those
this way,
Xenos knights on the
I'm pushing
battlefield.
forward right now.
Those
Nothing
constructs
happens
are
until
so
now. Did you
beautiful,
see that?
so graceful,
I wish I could
even
show you my
cannot
inputs
but
just so you
marvel
could
at their
see.
beauty.
Um,
Still, they have no chance against
But
good,
yeah.
sturdy Imperial Bastille.
that's about where we're at with that, guys. It's so weird, and it doesn't really matter, to be fair. But it's just like that kind of stuff. Also, I don't know if it's turning speed. Is that what I don't like? I'm not even sure like how to describe what it is.
Update for you, pilot.
I'm listening, dear sir.
The Wraith Lords
But yeah,
seem to be
you can
currently on
see
patrol duty, and their pathways
kind of
cross
what's
several
happening.
times. Plan your route carefully, otherwise you could stumble upon 2 of them simultaneously.
Yeah, and like to stumble upon 2 of them, I don't get it. Like they just say stuff that doesn't even apply to you. Like you could just fully blast them.
You still have 2 Eldar constructs to defeat.
Good sir, I'm beginning
You
to
see
find
that?
your
Like I'm
knowledge
trying to turn around, and it's just like, okay, right now, look, I'm facing this way. I push W, and it's fine. But if I face this way and I push W, oh, can I do it again? I don't know how I did it now. Oh, there you go, like this. If I push W and the other direction to like turn diagonally or whatever, it just doesn't turn you. And that same kind of stuff happens like when you're in combat and you're trying to move quickly. Like right there, I've just tried to walk backwards, and it's just like he fully has to stop, and then like some weird stuff happens. I don't know. But yeah, like a lot of the combat stuff you're just gonna find out is just so, again, clunky is what I keep coming back to. Like I don't feel it's smooth whatsoever, and like everything that I'm doing just ends up feeling annoying. Wow, is that really that far away? There we go. I was like, man, just let me blast you. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. It's like I just think the combat feels really bad. Lots of the weapons don't feel very impactful. Again, it could be because I was playing a minion class, but like the entire point of the minion class was just okay.
As it has been written, the steel giant tramples through the garden of bones.
Wait, what is this? Who are you, creature?
I weep and I mourn for the lithe dancer. Even if I comprehended this had to happen.
Don't mind her annoying Xenos ways. She is...
Okay.
Well, I don't know if...
Behold the might of the Crimson Wanderer!
Ambrose, the readings show abnormal excess of energy on the release pistons of your knight. Be more careful, please.
Fear not, dear lady. I promised to give back your precious scarf, didn't I? Even if it is my most prized
well, there she
possession.
goes. I hope that wasn't the special
And I
boss.
expect you to deliver my scarf in person, sir.
Enough of this nonsense.
Okay, we can't.
You are in
right.
battle, pilot,
Oh.
not in a ballroom.
Yeah, I don't know. Like stuff like this is just so weird. Like you don't even know what's going on. You're just kind of like there. And again, like the movement speed stuff, this one is better because we're in the mech, so it's actually covering, I think, like more ground maybe. But like a lot of the time, guys, it's just so terrible. I don't want to walk so much in a game like this where there's like no movement speed buffs, you know what I mean? So it's just like everything is so sluggish. There's no dodge roll. You're just like, you know. And again, you don't feel like you get too crazy powerful. because of the way the difficulty is just literally ramping their levels up and stats up to match like whatever enemies would be 5 levels higher or 10 levels higher, for example. So, you know, that's kind of how I feel about that. I showed you some of the sluggishness, I guess, that you could see with the movement. Let's see if I can just show you again. So again, I'm walking forward. I push to go to the left, all right? See, now I'm walking in a circle, right? But now if I push the other way, let's see what happens. You see that? I have no idea what that is. So yeah, I go this way, push the other way. You see that like hesitation there? Let's see again. You see how long that was? I was holding the move the entire time. I don't know if that's intended or if there's some kind of hidden mechanic, something I don't know about, but it's bad. It feels bad. There's nothing good to it. And I feel like that also happens when I'm in the normal form too. So yeah. Just wanted to show you guys that. Talk about it a little bit. This is what I mean though about the same level. You just absolutely annihilate it. I don't get it.
Another star flickers and dies in the eternal night.
Also, I knew it. Like, okay, right now we could have already killed that, but like,
Twins,
I don't know.
both of them heroes, one of them dead, one alive, encased in wraithbone, now fading away.
Like we were already there, and now we have to walk all the way back because we happened to go the wrong way. You see what I mean? Like, this is the worst gameplay here. And this happens like in the normal missions too. You'll go a different way to try to get like a collectible or something, and then you just end up being able to do nothing but like hold W for copious amounts of time. So I don't like that. I don't like that that happens in missions. But again, like I mentioned before, guys, in the review, it's like the game is worth it. Like, it's not that expensive of a game, and if you factor in like the price, to be fair, like this is so cheap.
And no more reinforcements can get through the gate.
And you'll definitely get $5 worth of it, or $9 if you buy all the DLC and everything. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick one there with that, guys, just to kind of show you some of my complaints and kind of how the movement feels. Oh, there we go. Now we got anatomical knowledge. So now I think that's just yeah, that's physical attack, and then you can see, oh, now we have a special debuff we can do. Critical hits does critical vulnerability, these kinds of things. The skill trees are kind of interesting, I guess. It's like 50-50. Like, I'm kind of okay with it. It's kind of eh. It's a little bit of both, kind of, where it's like, okay, I see, like, we can't have that much crazy stuff in the game, but also, like, a lot of these are just so boring, like 3%, 6%, it's just damage bonus, damage bonus. I want, like, cool stuff, right? Like, okay, so if they're below this much, you do more damage, okay. Is there anything else cool here? Literally nothing else. There you go. 10% if we one-hit kill them. If they lose 50% in health, they get knocked down. Stuff like that is what I wish there was more of. But, I mean, even if you look at, like, okay, debuffs, for example, right? Like, this is the only one that matters. These are all dog. Doesn't matter. Okay, now we do something new. That's kind of cool. Oh, now we do more damage for more debuffs. Okay. If they have these debuffs, then they do less damage for each one. Okay, but then, like, these are just, I mean, look at that. Why? You know? Why? Why do we need double? Why do we need double? You know what I mean? That's kind of the stuff I'm talking about. Like, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. You know, if we look at critical hits, like, look at that. Right? Like, couldn't we have had something else a little bit more interesting? You know, 2% melee, 2% ranged. Oh, here we go, 10% when a critical hit kills, and then it stacks. See, now that's cool. But then, you know, the others are just, again, these are all critical hit strength. 4 of these critical hit chance, critical hit strength. Why couldn't we just put, like, these all in, like, a separate one? Because I really don't think 1% is going to matter to you when you're not even, like, really blasting that much anyways. Same thing with ranged combat. Like, what is this? Damage bonus. We got 3 of those. We got damage against slow targets. Here we have crit with ranged skills. you know? So, like, most of the tree is taken up with stuff you don't even care about. Same thing here, like, melee, melee, melee. Okay, now we get a skill. Damage, damage, damage. Okay, now we get a skill. Now we get a skill. You know what I mean? So, a lot of it is just kind of Like, I kind of wish there was more cool stuff, but I can also see they have such a simple skill system that probably they just can't put that kind of stuff in the game. So while it seems very impressive that there's so many different ones, and you can pick whatever you want, and like you could just click reset right here and reset the skill tree, respec if you buy the item, which is, you know, cheap later on anyways. But, you know, that's pretty much it. There's no way to change your build. Like, I'm always going to end up having to be a minion build because I picked I picked that class basically, so I'm going to be that. Yeah. Other than that, guys, I mean, it is what it is. There's no real crazy stuff for it. It's just that was just something I wanted to show you. I mean, I also wanted to show you that like this. So I don't know if I can. Maybe I should say I don't know if I can, but. Like, let's say I want a WASD move. I'm not touching my mouse right now. Now, if I want to WASD move the mouse, the screen around, there's something that is happening here. I don't know if you can see that. The little jitters. Right? And, like, the screen tearing and those kinds of things. And then also, like, it's trying to, like, right now, like, look, I'm holding W to go forward. Everything's fine. But when I don't, oh, it wants me to move around. So, like, it's odd, like, here, like this. Let's see. You see that? So, like, I've already clicked over here. What if I want to turn around? It waits until you finish the entire thing before it turns around, which is kind of annoying, you know? Because, like, what if I want to strafe? Like, I want to strafe backwards and, like, attack move. I don't know if attack move, like, has a thing. You can hold shift, and that'll make you do your melee attack in a direction, but, like, I can't kite, right? Like, if I try to do this, it's not going to work because there's, like, a cooldown between your actions and stuff like that, so... That kind of stuff I feel feels really bad. The graphics are kind of super meh. This is like even with the HD pack installed, it's absolutely, there's nothing going on in this game. Like you could look at your character, like look at that. I mean, even just this, can you see that? There's like some tearing going on his face when I move this around too quickly. I don't know if you can see that, but anyways, I have the graphics, like everything is unmaxed. And this still kind of is just like so meh. Not that, like, again, not that it needs to be that great, but also, like, come on, man. This is discount bargain bin kind of graphic stuff right here, right? Like, look at this. This looks so bad, right? But again, $5 or $9 for full game with every DLC. So, like, these are valid complaints in my opinion. Like, these are things that I do care about that are bad. But it's $5 or $9, guys. So there you go. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, we'll go ahead and hop into our next games, guys. And I will catch you around in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Choco out.